Oh, gosh, thank you, Pat. There's no better friend and mentor than Pat Mitchell. And thank you all for being here this evening. Tonight, you've had a front row seat to what the Sundance Institute does best. And by that, I mean better than anyone or anywhere else in the entire world. We discover, we nurture, and we champion. And so often when people hear about Sundance, the first thing that they think about, or the only thing that they think about, is the festival. And while everyone in this room knows that the festival is essential, and it's an essential part of who we are, it is but one very important element of what we do. From Ignite to Catalyst to the incredible labs led by the incomparable Michelle. You've heard firsthand tonight the impact that the Sundance Institute has on storytellers, and it is through their genius that we have an incredible impact on culture around the world. Everyone in this room sets the tone for what is to come in independent cinema. And your contributions are priceless investments in integrity, identity, and the freedom of expression. We are so grateful for your ongoing support. And I'd like to take a moment to give a special shout out to our incredible Board of Trustees. It's their commitment and dedication astonishes me on a daily basis. And I'd just like to take a moment and ask all of the trustees in the room to just please stand, because they do incredible work. Thank you all. This week, we here at Sundance, at the Institute, and certainly at the festival, we help the world make room for the unexpected and create space for ideas that make a much-needed positive impact. Our storytellers will become sages of cultural change and push through portals to reach some of the biggest platforms in the world. Dedicated to our industry and aligned with resilience, we will continue to be the story that inspires others to act and overcome. And as I say that, I'd like to once again remind you what Amanda said at the beginning. I'd like you to just take a look at that QR code that's on your table, because we must, as a community, continue to support our friends and colleagues in Los Angeles during this difficult time. We are one community standing 100% in solidarity, so please take a moment to do that. I also want to just take one more moment to yet again say thank you and express our sincere appreciation to our sponsors and everyone who made this evening possible. Your support is vital to what we do. And then I'm going to close out by simply saying we have an incredible musical guest, and I haven't had a chance to see her. It's the incomparable Sarah Bareilles. And I'm just going to say, I had the privilege some years ago. I worked, and actually another great friend is here tonight, but we worked at the White House, and this was been, I think, in 2009, there was a G20 in Pittsburgh. And for a long time, I had been driving in my car listening to this song that was like, I'm not gonna write you a love song. And I just kept nodding my head. And I looked at Mrs. Obama one day and I said, I think we should ask Sarah Bareilles. And it remains from those 5 years one of the great moments of her being in Pittsburgh at the G20, singing this song to world leaders and having young kids singing along and playing. And so I am thrilled to have her here tonight. So we're gonna do a 1-minute stage change and then she will be on. So thank you.